faith is lost and my hope exhausted, you will be my strength. When my mind says I'm not good enough, God, you're enough for me. Yeah, I've decided I'm not giving up, 'cause you won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo, echo in my soul. In every season, you keep repeating promises to me. Now there's no stopping what you have started until it is complete. When my mind says I'm not good enough, God, you're enough for me. Yeah, I've decided I'm not giving up, 'cause you won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo, echo in my soul. In my When my mind says I'm not good enough, God, you're enough for me. Yeah, I've decided I'm not giving up, 'cause you won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo, echo in my soul.
Hey Kidopolis kids, it is great to have you back here with us at Kidopolis, because today we're starting a brand new series and it's called Double Dog Dare. This series is going to be so much fun. You're going to want to make sure you include your parents in this series, because every week I'm going to be giving you 2 dares. One of them I want to see you do later in the week. So the first dare of each week will be something you can do, something that you can do at home with your mom and dad, get them involved, and post it to social media with the hashtag Southern Hills Dare. And if I see that, I will look forward to sending you some stuff in the mail for participating with us. The second dare we'll have every week will be, it'll be a lot harder than the regular dare. The regular dare that you can post a video of yourself doing on social media. It'll be so hard you probably won't want to take a picture of yourself and put it on social media. It's going to be really hard. In fact, it's going to be so hard, it's going to be a double dog dare. So you want to make sure you stay tuned every week of our new series, Double Dog Dare. As every week we have 2 brand new dares. One for you to do at home with your mom and dad and post it on social media and have lots of fun with it. The other one for you to do privately in your own heart and publicly just in front of your family. And that's the Double Dog Dare. Let's start off today by looking at our first dare of the week. All right, for the first dare in our series, Double Dog Dare, I'm daring you to make a Happy Meal smoothie. Let's show you what I got. So for your Happy Meal smoothie, you'll need a Happy Meal and a blender of some kind. I've got a NutriBullet here. So let's see what's in my Happy Meal. So in my Happy Meal, I ordered some French fries, because you got to have McDonald's French fries. Those are going into the smoothie. Don't eat the packaging. And, oh look! I got a Snoopy toy! Oh, and there's a sticker too! Awesome. Can't wait to share that. Play with that. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, we've got apple slices. We gotta get those open here. So, fries, apple slices. Alright, and then we'll toss that. And then, let's see, we got our chicken nuggets. That's right, if I'm gonna order a Happy Meal, I'm a McNugget kind of man. Are you guys chicken nugget people? Well, let me know. So we're dropping, ooh, they're still warm. Here we go. We're gonna drop our chicken nuggets in there. All 4 of them. Break them up so they blend in nicer and make for a smoother texture to our Happy Meal smoothie. So after that, oh, we can't forget the bonus fries. You gotta love those fries in the box, right? Get all those bonus fries in there. And of course, sweet and sour sauce. I went for sweet and sour sauce. I want you to know what sauce you would go for. We'll put our sweet and sour sauce in there. There it goes. Look at all of that syrupy, corn syrupy goodness in there. And of course, we got to get a fry out to scoop all that sauce out of there. Woo! Should have brought a napkin. All right, there we go. And then, last but not least, we'll put our applesauce in, or apple juice in here. You guys order apple juice, or are you milk people with your Happy Meals? My daughter's a big apple juice person. If we see a McDonald's, first thing she says, apple juice. Oh, that's so refreshing. But it needs to go into our smoothie. There we go. Woo. Squeezing all that apple juice in there. Help work that sweet and sour sauce down into our mixture here. Oh, perfect. I thought I was going to need a little more water, but I think this apple juice will be just perfect for our Happy Meal smoothie. Doesn't that look tasty? Wait till it's all blended up. And let's add just a little bit of water to make sure it's nice and smooth. There we go. Pop the top on. And let's blend it up. This might get a little bit loud. Oh boy. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? All right, here we go. Oh guys, it does not look good at all. It does not look good at all. And I got my straw here, ready to go. All right. Give it a smell. Ooh, doesn't smell good. Here we go. Tastes kind of like apple juice. And it's kind of crunchy there. Ooh, I think I got some salt in my eye from those French fries. Well, I tell you what, while I finish my smoothie here, why don't you guys take a look at our Bible lesson?
Hello friends! For our new series, we're talking about daring to do the right thing. Have you ever heard the words, "I double dog dare you"? Those 5 words can either make us really nervous or make us really brave. This month, we're not talking about the kind of dares that challenge you to drink a liquefied Happy Meal or lick a frozen telephone pole. We're talking about the kind of dare God gives us when He calls us to do something big and bold in His name. We're going to talk about someone from the Bible who dared to obey God, even when he was the only one obeying. We learned last month about God creating the first 2 people, Adam and Eve. They had kids, who had more kids, who had kids. Pretty soon, the earth was filled with people, but they started turning away from God and disobeying Him. It made God sad to see how they lived in disobedience, and He decided to flood the earth to wipe it clean. But God saw someone who was not disobeying. He saw a man who dared to do the right thing and had a good heart. That person was Noah. God told Noah that he was going to flood the earth and commanded Noah to build a big boat called an ark. God told Noah exactly how to build the ark, so Noah got to work. He hammered and sawed and worked so hard to build the big boat, exactly like God had told him to. God told Noah to bring 2 of every kind of animal onto the ark with him. He gathered a bunch of food and loaded all the animals onto the boat. He brought his family onto the boat. Then it started to rain, and it rained and rained for 40 days and 40 nights. After the rain stopped, Noah and his family waited on the waters to fade away so they could get off the boat. They waited a long time. Finally, when Noah thought the waters were gone, he released a bird from the boat. Then he released a dove. The dove flew around, then came back to the boat, so Noah waited longer. Then he set the dove free again. The bird flew around, and this time came back with an olive branch. Noah knew that meant there were trees out, but he still waited a bit longer. Then he released the dove one more time. The dove didn't come back, so Noah knew it was safe to get off the boat. Noah led his family and all the animals off the boat. Then he worshipped God and thanked him for saving him. God put a rainbow in the sky and told Noah that was a sign that he would never flood the earth again. God was happy with Noah because Noah did the right thing, even when everyone else was disobeying. Do you ever feel like it's hard to do the right thing and obey God when others don't obey him? We can be brave like Noah and follow God too. God wants us to obey him, and I dare you to obey him even when others don't.
Man, guys, I didn't think that was going to be very hard, but that was basically like drinking a cup of barf. It was not good, and I dare you to give it a try. But I will say, the toy, my Snoopy toy, is really cool. Look, his ears spin like a propeller. He kind of makes it worth it. But we're not here to talk about Snoopy toys and McDonald's, right? We're here to talk about the double dog dare that Noah had. I mean, Noah, here he was surrounded by people who didn't pay any attention to God, who not just didn't pay attention to God, but worse than that, chose to reject God, to choose to disobey him. The Bible says in Genesis that the hearts of man, that the thoughts of all the people around Noah were only evil continually. And when God saw that Noah had some faith, some confidence to believe in God, God gave him a challenge that was going to be hard to obey. The challenge was to obey when nobody else was. The Bible tells us in Hebrews chapter 11, verse number 7, that by faith Noah, being divinely warned of things not yet seen, moved with godly fear, prepared an ark for the saving of his household, by which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is according to faith. What is that Bible verse telling us? It's telling us that Noah had some faith. He had some confidence in God that doing what God had challenged him to do, had dared him to do, was worth it. And so when Noah began to do what God told him to do, to build the ark, that verse said he condemned the world. That doesn't mean that he looked down his nose at them and was like, ha, 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 I'm the righteous one and you're not. That's not what Noah was doing. But Noah's obedience to God was a challenge to the people around him that they should be obeying God too. You see, Noah obeyed God even when nobody else around him was. That's my double dog dare for you. Oh, the first dare is kind of silly, right? To make a Happy Meal smoothie. But this dare, this is hard. This is really, really hard. And I double dog dare you to give it a try. To this week, when the other people in your house, maybe your brothers and sisters, are not doing what's right, for you to choose to do what's right. Maybe this week when it's time to do your chores and everyone's grumpy about it and they're not wanting to do it, for you to step up and to show honor to your mom and dad and do those chores with a joyful heart. To choose to obey even when other people around you are not. And in doing so, encourage the people around you to obey as well. To follow God, to in faith in Him, do what he's asked us to do. That's my double dog dare for you this week. Hey, Noah had a big challenge. He had a huge challenge to build this boat and to fill it with animals and food and provisions for this giant flood that God was sending as judgment upon people's sin. Ours isn't maybe that big. Maybe our dare, our challenge that God has for us is to obey when the people around us don't. And like Noah, be a challenge to them. Double dog dare them to also obey, even when other people don't. Hey, that's hard. It's hard to obey when other people don't, when you feel like you're the only one. But always remember, even if you feel like you're the only one who knows about it, even if you feel like you're the only one trying to obey and follow God's directions for how we live life, God knows you. God sees you. God is pleased with you. That's the kind of faith that God rewards. That's the kind of faith that dares to follow God, to obey Him, even when others don't, is the kind of faith that He rewards with a deeper knowledge of Himself. I challenge you. I double dog dare you to obey God this week, to have faith and confidence in Him, even when those around you don't. God bless you. We'll see you next week.